Well, hello, community group Shepherd leaders. This is your community group update for the month of December. Our Christmas Eve services do fall on a Sunday this year, and so on that Sunday, December 24th, there will be no community groups. We will have two Christmas Eve services, one at 10:30 a.m. and then 4:30 in the afternoon. It's the exact same service, and it will be a traditional Christmas Eve service, all right? But no community groups will happen on Christmas Eve that Sunday, just the two services at 10:30 and 4:30. Now, I've also got some questions, or I've had some people ask about New Year's Eve, which also falls on a Sunday. That will be a normal Sunday, December 31st, two services, 9:30 and 11. Community groups will meet. Nothing changes on New Year's Eve. It's only on Christmas Eve that we go to a modified schedule. Hey, another thing that I want to make sure you're aware of, we've been talking about it a little bit, it'll be in your community group announcements this coming Sunday, is our Generations Men's Retreat is coming up on January 11th, or 12th and 13th. It's the second weekend in January, so it's rapidly approaching. I want you to make this a priority, and I'm speaking here, of course, to my male shepherd leaders. Register, be there. This is going to be a really important year to get our men together and to spend the weekend together. Going into this transition, it's going to be important that our men are filled with the Spirit of God, active and engaged. So I want you as shepherd leaders to register and to be involved, and I want you to be talking about this camp or this retreat within your group. I'll be speaking at the retreat. We're going to spend the whole weekend in the book of Joshua. The theme for the weekend is Men of Purpose. Seizing God's purpose for your life. I believe that God has given me some really great insights for us this weekend. And so be there, be engaged, be talking about this in your community groups. Men can register online, or there is a table in the foyer that Pastor Rob is manning that you can register with as well. So please be aware of that. Hey, one last thing I want to encourage you with this month as we bring this year to a close. A couple of Sundays ago, of course, I preached from Romans 12, and I gave our church two exhortations for this transition. I called our church to walk in both zeal and hope. And I want to remind you as shepherd leaders that our church, and specifically the members within your community group, they're going to be looking to you in this transition, and they're going to, in large degree, mimic what they see in you. They're going to take their cue from you on how they're supposed to engage and move forward and feel and walk through this transition. If they see their shepherd leader discouraged and anxious and afraid and lacking confidence and hope, they're probably going to follow suit. If they see their shepherd leader lose a little bit of his or her fervency and zeal and ambition and ministry and commitment to the ministry of MacArthur Boulevard, they're probably going to follow suit. But if they see within you great zeal and hope, confidence, anticipation, eagerness in what God is doing, a willingness to stay connected and engaged and fervent, eager with the ministry of the Lord, if they see that zeal and hope within you, then they're probably going to follow suit. So the times of transition are times in where leaders have to lead really well. And so I just want to encourage you with that. Coming to the close of this year, going into next year, going into this transition, make sure as a shepherd leader, you are manifesting the qualities of zeal and hope. Guys, thank you so much for everything that you've done this past year. I look forward to another year of ministry alongside you. I hope you have a great Christmas, and I'll talk to you again in January.